A Canadian political player fired back at the U.S. president-elect's threats to turn Canada into the 51st state, with a move some are now hanging their hats on. Here's CTV's Vennavally-Rao.
Call it the battle of the ball caps. In one corner, the lid Trump made famous, and in the other, a new Canadian contender proudly promoted atop Premier Doug Ford's head.
This is about everyday Canadians standing up for their country.
The message, simple, bold, and embroidered, created by an Ottawa-based branding company that's seen a sudden crush of online orders after Ford donned a cap himself.
A real thrill, very proud to be Canadian, very proud to be an Ontarian.
The guy behind the company, Liam Mooney, used to be a political fundraiser.
I would consider it a privilege to be taken over by the United States of America.
He and his partner were repulsed by comments made by a Fox News host to Premier Ford last week and thought this response would resonate with fellow Canadians.
We heard the way that Jesse Waters was talking about Canada, this idea that it would be a privilege to be an American. Well, I've got news for those folks. It's a privilege to be Canadian, and it's an amazing privilege.
Do you see lots of Canadians wearing hats like that?
I mean, maybe one day. It depends how crazy this gets.
They've got a second hat for sale with patriotic words from the anthem. And in keeping with being Canadian, the hats are available in English and French. Could this hat catch on, do you think?
I don't think it's going to be, no. Like the Make America Great Again was just too good and too catchy.
Would you wear a hat like that?
I would wear a badge, a hat, whatever, but in my heart it's inscribed. I'm a Canadian, I respect other countries, but we are not for sale.
Notably, the hats are currently manufactured in Asia, but Mooney hopes eventually they'll be 100% Canadian made. And Ford saying it's an example of how we can unite. Vennavally-Rao, CTV News, Toronto.